Good afternoon to all of my divas and welcome back to my channel. This is Lady Diva and I'm coming back to you guys today with another Motivational Monday as we continue on in the Moving Forward series. And I am excited about this word because it is a word that's going to touch some people in their heart. It's going to touch some people in their spirit and in their soul and even in their gut. But I'm telling you, once after you get this word into your heart, to your spirit, to your gut, and into your soul, it's going to bring forth a change. This is what the Moving Forward series is all about. It's about change so that you can move forward into your purpose and into your destiny of your life. And so today I'm going to be talking about a subject that I saw popping up on Facebook a little bit this week, and even some comments that I received on the Power of the Process Motivational Monday video. And I'm going to be talking about today battling depression, anxiety, and fear. If you are interested and want to know what has dropped into my heart regarding depression, anxiety, and fear, don't change that dial. Okay, guys, here we go. I am excited about this word on today because it is a personal word for me as well as a personal word for somebody else. And as we are talking about moving forward in the Moving Forward series, there are those of you that have certain emotions or certain vices or stumbling blocks or whatever you want to call it that are stopping you from moving forward, whether it be on your job, whether it be in a relationship, whether it be with your family, whether even it may be on your YouTube channel and what your dreams and ambitions are for that, and even in your career, and that's depression, anxiety, and fear. Well, I'm here to tell you on today, you guys, that there is some relief for you today as you desire to move forward in your purpose and in your destiny. There is an answer and there is an antidote to what is ailing you. I feel it already, you guys. I feel it already, to help you reach your level of freedom, to break you out and to take that bond of depression, that bond of anxiety, and that bond of fear off of your life right now. And so I want to tell you guys today, the first thing I do realize is that there are those who are depressed, and it is a mental illness. I understand all of that. Anxiety, it could be a mental illness. I totally understand that. And there are those of you who might have to take medication to keep you from being depressed, to keep anxiety at bay, because I do understand that in the brain, certain synapses and different things misfire and emotions and different things go on that will cause these emotions and these things to hinder you and come upon you with sometimes you not even realizing it. I get that. I understand that. But I also want to let you know that there are some things that can help you defeat these things. There are some things that can control these things from trying to take over your life, honey, and take over your purpose and destiny and make you feel like there is no hope for you, to make you feel like you are helpless and you can't go on, to make you feel like that there is nothing greater for you, but then to keep in this cycle of battling depression, anxiety, and fear. Not today, not anymore. You're going to be loose from that infirmity on today, you guys, and I'm excited about it. Now, I can speak on this because I used to suffer from depression. Believe it or not, you would never know. Some people say by my personality, I'm very a positive person, a happy person. But there was a dark time in my life, you guys, where I was depressed. There was a dark time in my life, you guys, where I didn't want to get out of bed. I'm just being real for somebody. There was a dark time in my life where I couldn't smile. There was a dark time in my life where there were no flowers in my hair or in my spirit. It was just not that. It was not flowery. It was not springtime for me. It was winter time, and I was depressed, and I was angry, and I was fearful, and anxiety would try to take over me. One of my children, who I love so very much, sometimes was suffering from anxiety. So I do have experience with it. I have family members who suffer from depression right now. I'm telling y'all what I know, but I'm telling you right now that I know an antidote that can remove all of that from you. And so what I want to leave with you guys today is this. If you have to take the medication, take the medication. I will not tell you ever not to do something that will help you get through your day today. But I'm just going to tell you right now, when I was suffering from depression, when I was suffering from anxiety, when I was suffering from fear, when I was suffering from helplessness and hopelessness and downtrodden and heart and all these different things, first thing I did was pray. I'm just telling you the truth. God, what is this? God, what is happening? Lord, please help me. Lift this up off of me, Lord. I began to pray in the name of Jesus, and I began to ask God. I began to pray for joy. I began to pray for positivity. I began to pray for an uplifting of that dark cloud from around me. And I began to pray, and I began to think of songs and jubilant songs and get that into my heart and get those songs into my mind, because a lot of times depression, anxiety, and fear start in the mind and go to your heart. And then it comes out in your body, you guys, and it tries to poison the inside of your spirit. But I'm here to let you know that you can be free from that. And so the first thing I did was pray. I should say, I'm going to just be real with you. I prayed, and then I began to sing. And I began to think on those things that were lovely and pure, and a virtue and a praise and of a good report. And that's Philippians chapter 4. That's verses 6, 7, and 8, if anybody wants the reference of it. I began to read the book of Psalms, and the Psalms that were in there. I will bless the Lord at all times. Psalm 34. And his praise shall continually be in my mouth. And so sometimes, you guys, I was speaking to somebody today, and this is going to bless somebody right now, is that sometimes when there is something wrong with the creation, that meaning you, that meaning me, you got to go to the manufacturer of that creation. When you have electronics and something goes wrong with the vacuum cleaner, that happened to me, or something goes wrong with your cell phone, or if something goes wrong with something that you are using. If something goes wrong with my cell phone, I'm not going to go to a medical doctor to figure out what's wrong with my cell phone. I'm going to hit up Sprint, Apple, that's what they call, and find out what's wrong with my iPhone, y'all. Same thing. When something is going on with you, I'm helping somebody right now. You need to go to the creator and your manufacturer and find out what is going on with me. That is why it's important to pray. I'm just saying. And then find out what's wrong. And then I begin to start thinking positive and get it in your mind. Depression will not live here anymore. I will not be fearful anymore. I will not let anxiety take over me anymore. I'm going to be up. I'm going to stay up. I've got greater things in store for me. There is value to my life. I have purpose in my heart. I have destiny in my view. Come on, somebody. And I'm going to let those things drive me. And I'm going to tell you what, before you know it, after you prayed, after you started thinking positive, after you started speaking positivity over yourself, after you begin to sing those songs in your heart that bring you joy, then one day you're going to wake up, honey, and that's going to be lifted. Depression's not going to be able to find a place to sit. Anxiety's not going to be able to find a place to roost. Fear's not going to be able to find a place to dwell, because you are going to be moving past it. Will it take some time? Yeah. Time heals all wounds. It might take some time, because it might stem from trauma that might have happened to you in your life that caused you to shut down and become an introvert. And I understand that too. But you can be loose from that today, so you can walk forward in your purpose and walk forward in your destiny, and not let fear, not let anxiety, and not let depression take over what your manufacturer and your creator has in store for you. And I will leave you with one word, and that word is fight. You fight to the death. You fight for yourself. You fight for your purpose. You fight for your destiny. And you let depression, anxiety, and fear know you will not have dominion or authority over my heart, my spirit, my mind, and my soul anymore. And you walk in there. Next week, we'll be talking about walking in authority. Woo, y'all. Next week will be moving forward, walking in authority. This is Lady Diva coming to you with a battle that some of y'all are facing. And hopefully I was able to give you some words of encouragement on today as well, on how to battle depression, anxiety, and fear. Walk in victory and watch your purpose and your destiny come to pass. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will talk to you all later. Leave comments in the comment section. I love you guys so much for your support. And remember, don't let anybody tarnish your shine, kill your dreams, or rain on your parade, because you are destined for greatness. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.